Hello, everybody. I have recently taken up an interest in spiritual stones, and I have three. I have an onyx, I have an amethyst, and this one here I just picked up today. This is a necklace. You can't see it too good because my lighting sucks, but this is a rose quartz, and this stone means, what does the rose quartz do? It basically means it's a stone of gentle love, gently soothes heart, opens you for love, peace, and tranquility, invites self-love, essential for healthcare professionals and healers, provides a restful and peaceful atmosphere, eases physical and emotional pain, tension, cuts, bruises, as well as emotional wounds. So that's what this necklace means. Let me try and get a closer look for you. You know, there. That's my. That is my rose quartz necklace. Now, this couldn't have come along at a better time because I had an experience recently, a lack of professionalism on behalf of my shrink, and it upset me very, very, very much. For those of you who are fans of my channel, then you're well aware of the fact that I have a very bad abuse story, something bad that happened to me way back when I was 8 years old, 34 years ago. So I went yesterday to talk to my shrink, and she dropped a bomb on me. Now, before I tell you what the bomb is, let me tell you the process that I had to go through to even talk to this shrink. Block that light there. All right. First of all, I went through a program whose name I will not mention. They're very private. They have a set of rules. They don't want to be advertised. They're a very wonderful program. That's all I'm going to say about that. But the people of that program, they held my hand through the whole process of me finding a shrink that I need. And I had to go all the way to Sydney, Nebraska to meet with an admissions person. And she was asking me questions after questions. And my sponsor from that program stood by me the entire time. And I love her to death. I love her dearly. I can't even tell you her name because they're that professional. But after the admission session, I had to go back yet another time on another day to speak to a counselor. And what this counselor basically did was take notes, and she put it all into her computer and then sent it to the shrink that I was seeing here in Kimball, Nebraska. So it took me, I had to go through a couple of people before I could get my actual shrink. And my sessions with this young lady was good at first. Mrs. Wilson, that's all I'm going to say. But then she did something that really, really pissed me off. First of all, there's apparently this law that for shrinks. And if something bad happens to a child abuse, physical, sexual, emotional, whatever, child abuse is child abuse. If it happens to a child at the age of 12 or younger, then there is no statute of limitation. Okay? And because of that, she is ethically obligated to report what happened. And I said, well, wait a minute. This was 34 years ago. I was 8 years old. I'm finally ready to face up to this. Here I am, 42 years old. This is the first time I was willing to face up to this and open up and talk about it. And you're going to drop this shit on me now? Now? No one told me anything about this. And they've had these other two people in Sydney, Nebraska had a chance to tell me. This particular shrink that I've been seeing here in Kimball, she had 4 chances to tell me. Okay? I had 3 sessions with her. And on the fourth one, then she drops this bomb on me. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. You're going to wait until I give you all this personal information about me first, and then you're going to tell me you're obligated to report it? No, you're supposed to let the clients know up front. You're not the patient. You're supposed to let them know up front. She did not do that. None of them did. None of them. So now I got to go through the hassle of filing another fucking grievance because these people don't know how to do their goddamn jobs. I'm right back where I started. So yes, I'm a little pissed. I don't know what to do now. The biggest demon in my life. I'm this close to confronting it. I'm dealing with it. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm getting it all out of off my chest. And then they just want to. It'd be different if they had told me up front that this is their obligations and this is what you need to know up front. They didn't tell me that. The admissions lady didn't tell me that in Sydney. The counselor I spoke to in Sydney, Nebraska didn't tell me. My shrink didn't tell me until session 4. So what the fuck is that? So now I got to worry about all this nonsense of hitting the fan. I'm put in a position where I'm probably going to have to lie now for my own peace of mind. Because if the cops come knocking at my door, I'm going to lie through my fucking teeth. I'm not telling them shit. I'm not doing this shit. 34 years? Now I got to deal with a goddamn cop? Now? I'm not doing it. I got to file a damn grievance. I got to do something. I'm right back where I started. The fuck is wrong with these people? I got to go. I got to go now before I do something really stupid. I love you all. Bye-bye, everybody.